Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Divya Drishti series, guys. And guys, this series has actually been going on for a while now, and we want to talk about how the series is actually going to be coming to an end. To encourage us to continue watching the series. So without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video to find out how the season finale for the Divya Drishti series is actually gonna be. But before I dive into the video, guys, please don't forget, it's still UG Update. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Drishti shows Mahima and says, "You don't decide who lives and who dies. God decides that." Then Drishti picks the sword and says, "We will see who wins today. You are a stain on the mother's name. You are going to kill your own son. My mother died to save us too. That's what a mother is. She didn't even have powers, yet she saved us." Then Mahima says that's why she died. Then Drishti says Pisachini could never harm us. She gave us powers of empathy and love. Then Mahima says, "What did it give you?" Then she says a good family, a good partner, kids, being called a mother. Then Mahima says, "I am bored with your lecture." Drishti says, "Yes, let's end it all." Then she picks the sword. Guruji says, "I will kill you today, then your wife, then her sister and these kids." He falls down and then he says, "I will get the cow Vijay Ratan." He hits Shaka and then Shaka says, "How will you get it? From the kids? Where are they?" Then Guru says, "See their face one last time. They are in this room." Then he sees the grotto. The kids aren't there. Then he says, "Where are the kids? I want those kids." Shaka attack him. Someone stabs Mahima from behind before Drishti and Rashid could. Then everyone is shocked. She falls down and then is Pisachini. She laughs. Pisachini turns her into ashes and then Rakshit is in tears. He sits down and cries. Drishti says, "I am sorry, Mom." Then Rakshit says her sins killed her. She had to die. Don't call her my mom. We have to find our kids. Then he hears the kids crying. Drishti says the babies, then Divya and Shaka bring them inside. Everyone was shocked and then Drishti hugs them and says, "Thank you, Rakshid," and asks Shaka, "Are you okay? Let me do your first aid." Then Drishti asks, "Where did you find the kids?" Then Divya says, "Cow Vijay Ratan took us to them." Shaka says, "Cow Devta had the kids." Then Rashid said, "So Nanu is with him as well. Who is Cow Devta?" Then Shaka says, "We tried to see, but we couldn't. And we don't know where did the Ratan went there after that." Rakshit says, "Thank you for saving the kids, Divya and Sheka." And Simran says, "We saw Nanu clothes piece. It had blood on it. We found it in outside the restroom door." Then Drishti says, "We have to see and find him." Then they all go downstairs. Pishatini says, "Welcome." Then Drishti says, "Where is Nanu?" Then she says, "Where he should be. We are where we started from." Then Drishti says, "You will never get Cow Vijay." Then Cow says, "This is mine." He shows them Cow Vijay and everyone is shocked. Cow says, "I got it before you started the find." So Pisachini says, "They will all join and become one, but we have to kill you all before that." She lights the fire and shoves Romi in it and then everyone screams. Pisachini says, "Who would die next?" Then she shoves ash in it. Everyone screams and then Pisachini says, "You all have to die before we get the powers." She shoves Ochas in the fire too and then the Ratans join. Divya says, "I am really scared. Please save me." Pisachini says, "No one can save you today." So Drishti falls down and then she fainted in the hall. It was all a vision. Rashid holds her and says, "What did you see?" Then Drishti says, "I saw us all falling in the hellfire." And then Divya and Sheka are coming with the kids. Divya and Sheka come inside with the kids for real and then Drishti hugs them. Rakshit asks, "Are you okay?" Then Romi says, "I saw Nanu's piece of cloth with blood." Then Drishti says, "Outside the restroom that goes to Pisachini's basement." Romi says, "Yes." Then Drishti says, "We won't go there. They will kill us all there. I saw it in my vision." Divya says, "What should we do?" Then Drishti says, "They have all the powers. We aren't safe here. We have to go to somewhere safe." They all come to the temple. Then Divya says, "Did you see any clue in the vision? Anything or Guruji?" Then Drishti says, "I couldn't see him." Oja says Chief Rally is coming here, then the rally comes towards them. Oja says this is such a good sign. A woman says we are all going to the Poja, please come with us. Then Drishti says where is the Chief temple? She shows them, then Drishti sees the moon and says I know what to do, let's go to the temple. Pisachini says where is Kaldefta? I have my 2 rattans. Then Kal comes there and says so you got the rattans? Then Pisachini says yes. He says so you killed Mahima? Then Pisachini says yes, I had to. She was ruling me for long as Kalchako. I gave her a surprise in the end. It was fun. Kal says I have a surprise for you too. See the biggest secret. He takes off his hoodie and then Pisachini is shocked to see him. He says you? He says yes, but Guruji. Pisachini says you were fooling me for ages. Then he says yes. Then he says does the sisters know? And then he says no. They are worried their Guruji is in trouble and then he laughs. Everyone does the puja, then the winds blow. Then Drishti says I have to see the 3rd eye of Shivji today. It's a big night. We will get the rattans back. They will come out of the fair to save their rattans. Pisachini says none of them is here. Then he says they had to come to the basement so they could be killed. Then Pisachini says I will find them, don't worry. She says what is Ati stuff doing here? Then he says so they all went out to do the Ati. So he says we'll kill them in the temple. Everyone does the Ati. Then Pandiji comes there. Drishti says please send everyone home. There will be a battle here. We are here to stop it. Please send them everyone to somewhere safe. So he applies tilak on them and then Drishti says Jivji will come to help us. They do tantav in front of the idol and then the winds blow. Drishti places the kids under the idol and then she says you have to protect my kids today, God. Then Rashkit asks Romi to take everyone to a safe place. Pisachini comes and says it looks like you missed me. Then Rakshit says where is my Nanu? She says he is gone. Then Rashkit says how dare you? You killed him? Then Pisachini says he did it. She looks at Kal and then Rakshit says where is my Nanu? What did you do to him? Then Kal says should I tell you? You might die after knowing. Rakshit says you will die today. Then Kal says you can't kill me because your Nanu would die too. He takes off the hoodie and everyone is shocked to see him. Rakshit says Nanu. Then he says yes, I am your Nanu. You thought your mother was evil on her. I am bigger evil than her. Then he says you are our son, come to our side. Rakshit says I will never be on the wrong side no matter what. So he says you will all die then. Then he shoots them. Rashid falls down, then he moves towards the kids. Then Rashid says don't even dare to touch my kids. So he says you couldn't even kill your mom, how would you kill me? Goodness makes you weak. Pisachini lights fire on the way, then Rashid walks on the fire. Guruji says see how I will kill your kids now. Rashid stabs him with a trishul before he could touch the kids. Then Kal Vijay falls down. Pashini picks it and then she laughs. Pisachini has all the rattans. Then she says I have all the 3 rattans. She joins them. Then Pisachini says this superpower is mine now. I will rule this world. The combined rattan comes in her hand and then Pisachini says I am Mahapisachini now. Bow to me. Rashid tries to stop her. Then she hits them all and tries them. So she says see my superpower now. I will kill you all. Pisachini becomes larger. Then she throttles Divya and Drishti. Then Pisachini laughs and says let me show you your kids before dying. Divya says you will never win. You will never be God. You will go to hell. Then Drishti says your evil powers would end. You will die. Shiv 3rd eye lights and a bolt of lightning from it strikes Pisachini. Then she screams and leaves Divya and Drishti. Pisachini is burned to ashes. Then the rattan falls from her. Everyone gets current from it. It flies and goes inside the idol. A blast occurs near Divya and Drishti, and then Rashid and Shekhar are worried. Divya and Drishti come out of the fire with the kids. Rashid hugs Drishti and then Shekhar hugs Divya. Everyone hugs and bows to Shivji. Then Rashid says let's go home. Divya says yes, I am very hungry. Then Simran says where did the rattan go? Then Drishti says where it came from. To Shivji. So Divya says our powers are gone too, right? Then Drishti says yes, but nothing is more powerful than love. So they all go home. The kids move things with their hands. Then one of them sees the vision. They got the powers. So guys, this is what went down on the season finale of the Vyadrishti series, guys. You can see that all the demons died, and like, it's a very good ending for everyone. Divya and Drishti, everyone hugged each other at the end of the series, and that's a very good end. It's full of drama, like it's full of tension. So guys, that will be all for now. Drop what you think about the season finale of Divya Drishti on the comment section, and as you do that, please don't forget, it's still UG updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. Like, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.